2, 1.
So we're launching the new leisure centre here today at Lichfield. It's been a journey that started around 2.5 years ago only. And I'll let Doug tell you some of the background and the story of that before then.
Thanks, Aid. So 6.5 years ago, we announced to the public that we were going to be closing our existing leisure centre just over the road here. That was an ageing 1970s facility. It had lots and lots of challenges with it. We managed to keep that going for another 5 years. We'll be closing this week as this centre opens. But one of the key challenges we had as a local authority was that our residents required a swimming pool. That was very much something they wanted as a basic sort of civic amenity in their city. And yet the budget that we had available as a fairly small local district council simply wasn't able to achieve the tens of millions of pounds that the industry at the time was asking for. We knew from community involvement that a swimming pool was really something we had to deliver. We just weren't able to really meet those targets in terms of the budget that we had available. And what really happened in terms of meeting recreation was that actually the budgets aligned, our budget and the cost that you're able to bring that in at. But also, really importantly, the facility that was been delivered and we're seeing here today is exactly what the residents wanted. The residents and some of those community groups that were really applying a lot of pressure in those early days have been on the tour this morning. They've walked around and it's brilliant to hear them say, this is exactly what we wanted, this is what we were fighting for, and this is what we've got.
And basically, from our side of things, we met Lichfield District Council's officers following Doug's leadership and setting a course of direction for the team, for the council, to say, look, it's not acceptable that we don't have an offering for leisure and well-being in the district. We met the team only, as I say, 2.5 years ago, and since that time we've done the feasibility analysis, the detailed design journey, achieving planning consent, and then actually delivering and building the scheme all inside of 3 years, which is pretty remarkable.
It's been phenomenal.
Doug's referenced the costs there. Typically speaking, a leisure centre of this facility mix would cost around 15 to 20 million, and frankly, more typically 20 million. But we've managed to achieve this entire scheme for less than £12.5 million, which is superb. And we've done that by a simple design philosophy. Every facility we build has to be warm, safe, and inviting. And then we make sure that we keep it very sharp with the contractor, choosing the right builder that we oversee on behalf of the council client to deliver the scheme as it needs to be. I'm not interested in delivering schemes that aren't a quality, enjoyable experience when people come to them. And so I'm delighted that the people here are chuffed today.
We've been really excited as a club to move to a new pool, obviously have a complete new home for our swimmers, our volunteers and our coaches and our families to use such a lovely community facility. The overwhelming feedback from swimmers so far is they love the anti-wave ropes, they love the blocks, and the water is fast, which is a good assessment from a bunch of competitive swimmers. So Rebecca did go and chat to some of our masters, and she had some photos taken with the swimmers. I think they were quite in awe of actually having an Olympian swimmer amongst them this morning. Yeah.